This weekend was my dad's birthday, so Lilo and I are just heading back from spending a few days with him visiting. Who's that?
Junior and Daddy.
We're here. So it's been a couple weeks since I got back from Virginia, and I am piled up with projects to do. Now that I've really settled on a camera system and I have some of this basic stuff out of the way, I want to start taking your questions and start talking a little bit about the basics of storytelling. And I think I'm going to write a book. Now, before I dig into that and really let my hair down, I have something else to do because I just got back my first prints that I got made with the Panasonic GH5. Deeper Roots Amaro Gallo coffee. Literally the best coffee ever. Something I am equally excited about, but not as certain of the quality. So these are the two photos that I took when I was logging in Virginia with my brother that were my favorites. Getting in here really close, and yeah, I'm pretty much loving this. I am really excited, and I didn't get these framed because I figured I wanted to get kind of a, you know, more economical version just to try this out and just to see how these prints would look. So I tried to prepare myself for disappointment, but the result, I am just really loving these. And then this one, of course, is the tree coming down. Looking in here again, just exceptional detail. One thing I've noticed, it needs to be a little bit overexposed looking, a little brighter on the computer screen in order to come out bright enough on paper, because the luminance of the monitor adds a little something that isn't present on just flat white paper. I have a whole bunch of projects shot from the Middle East, from Virginia, in a documentary that I did with my dad. And going out there to see him this weekend reminded me again of the importance of just making pictures of things that seem really normal and really mundane. There's so much stuff that we lose and we don't appreciate it until we've lost it. And then once you've lost it, then it's too late. You know, I've been struggling a lot because I've been trying to get my portfolio up to speed, try to get work, creative work in video and photo stuff. And honestly, that process has been really difficult. And that's part of the reason why I've been kind of supplementing with odd jobs, doing logging, and kind of looking at other career paths. Like, I have to work hard to work hard in a creative field, and is that really worth it? You know, despite having those feelings and struggling with that and talking about some of that here, it was difficult for me when I went to my dad's to say, okay, I'm going to take the camera out and I'm going to take some pictures. Not for any big project, not for anything major, but like, I'm just going to take pictures because I'm here with my daughter and with my dad, and it's his 73rd birthday.
Du und ich und du und das Schaukelpferd dazu. Does that take audio also?
It does.
Oh boy.
And I just want to take advantage of this opportunity just to make some pictures in a place that is the most mundane place to me, in the house that I was born, where I grew up. I felt like I really was rewarded for making the effort there, and I think that that's a big part of what we're all up against from a creative standpoint. Now let me talk about the book idea. I want to write a book that is not just for video or just for photo. It's about storytelling and how to do that, basically covering the things that I wish I knew when I started out, rather than saying, just technical stuff, rather than just creative stuff, but sort of an amalgamation of the most important takeaway points that will get a person enough expertise to where they can develop their own style, where they can start breaking rules and move forward from a standpoint of a hybrid shooter. My goal isn't to tell somebody how to do everything. My goal is to say, when I started out, there were a handful of things that really enabled me to unlock everything else on my own. Unlocking everything is a process that goes way beyond the scope of any book, right? Like, I'm still unlocking new things. I see, transitions or different techniques in videos, and I'm like, oh, I want to learn how to do that, but I already have a base of knowledge to kind of go there and to make that experiment. And that's what I want to solve for you guys. I want to offer that stuff in an ebook format, and maybe eventually I'll do a video course or something like that. But what I'd like to know from you guys, what are specific questions that you have, whether it's as a video shooter about shooting stills, or whether it's about from a still shooter, what you would want to know about storytelling in video. And my goal is not to reinvent the wheel or overcomplicate anything, but rather to give people a holistic picture of, this is how you go out and tell a story with a camera, when maybe all you know how to do is just take little snapshots. Because that's where I started from, and I really want to create something that can help other people who know their way roughly around a camera, but really want to learn how to take that from, I know how to take a couple of pictures, or I know how to just shoot videos, to how can I take this thing, integrate it into my life, and create an avenue or a conduit for it to take me places and for me to share my story in a way that really means something to me, to ultimately empower you to be able to create what you want to create for yourself. And you don't need to be selling your work to Hollywood to be able to say, you know what, like, I want to be able to have this thing to look back on that is going to be valuable in my life. Till the next video, I will see you guys Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Friday evening for a live stream. Catch you guys later. I'm Steve Richert. Thanks for watching the Adventure Photo Show.